This is a true story. A chef was using the restroom when suddenly the entire ship was overturned by a giant wave. Harrison, who was sitting on the toilet, was thrown off. The whole bathroom plunged into darkness, and screams could be heard from outside. Intense fear and anxiety surged through him. He rushed out to check the situation and found 3 colleagues desperately trying to open the hatch to escape. He wanted to help, but was horrified to find the water level rising rapidly. Realizing there was nothing he could do immediately, Harrison decided to look for a life jacket. He turned into the second officer's cabin, where various shouts filled the air. He quickly grabbed a life jacket and a solar lamp, ready to leave, but found the cabin door also stuck due to water pressure. This meant the water level outside had risen dramatically, possibly even completely flooding the passage. Slowly, he felt the outside becoming exceptionally quiet, only hearing the sound of the ship hitting the bottom. The lamp in his hand soon ran out of power, and the room was pitch black. Harrison could only wait for rescue in the room, but as the water level rose, he realized the oxygen was running out. In despair, he thought staying here would mean certain death, so he decided to swim out. After the water pressure decreased, he pushed the door open with all his might, took a deep breath, and plunged into the icy water. In the pitch-black darkness, he groped his way forward, accidentally touching the bodies of 3 deceased colleagues. Fear surged in his chest, but he forced himself to stay calm. Fortunately, he successfully swam to the office, which was not flooded. However, being soaked in the icy seawater for a long time made Harrison's body gradually lose heat. He built a raft with floating planks and mattresses around him, allowing him to climb up and avoid prolonged immersion in water. Hungry, he groped around and found a bottle of Coke and a can of fish. He could only wait quietly for rescue. The environment here was unusually quiet, making the sounds of marine life foraging and water currents more audible. That day, he heard a ship moving on the surface, but only placing markers before leaving, without anyone coming down to rescue him. 3 days later, he saw a beam of light moving. He knew it was the rescue team. Harrison used all his strength to make noise by hitting things. He saw the light slowly approaching the door. Harrison was about to swim over, but then he saw the diver silently heading in the other direction. He wanted to catch up, but unfortunately, the diver swam too fast. Harrison could hardly believe what he was seeing. Was he destined to die at the bottom of the sea? Just as Harrison was in despair, another light appeared, this time closer. He immediately swam over and reached out to grab the diver's foot. In the dim environment, the diver was inspecting bodies and was startled by the sudden touch. After a brief shock, Harrison led the diver back to the office and explained the situation. Due to the prolonged time at the bottom of the sea and the high water pressure, Harrison could only return to the surface through diving and then enter a decompression chamber to slowly adjust. It took 2 days before he could come out. Harrison was the only survivor among the 12 people in the Nigerian shipwreck incident. Thanks for watching. Leave us a comment and subscribe to our channel for more content.